What's going on, guys? We are at Arson's Gym in Brantford. We're here with Tiffany. If you guys want to check her out on Instagram, we'll put it on the screen, tiffany.getsfit. We're here, we're gonna hit back and biceps. Let's get to it. Pinch them down, think about driving those elbows together. Chest up, nice stretch. It only goes from here to here, and the only thing that's moving is your elbow to the back. So we're here like this, driving it back and focusing on the lats. If you start coming to the bottom and extending, you're gonna hit the tricep. What's going on, guys? So me and Tiffany, we had a great workout today. We did some back and biceps. How do you feel?
Good.
Good? Yeah, good workout?
I'm shot.
So we're at Arson's Gym. She's new to the gym, and we like the gym because you know, the lighting, the equipment. The reason I asked you to come work out is because you've been supporting us from the beginning, and I've seen her journey. We're gonna add some clips in there. You know, tell us about you and where did you start? I know that you had this big goal that you wanted to lose a bunch of weight. Tell us where you are and you know how you got there.
Yep. So March will be 4 years of maintaining my weight loss. I lost 104 pounds in 3 years.
Wow.
I was 18, just graduated high school, and knew I had to do something. Didn't really care at the time. But after I graduated, I had stepped on the scale, and the scale read 287 pounds.
Wow.
And that was like a major wake-up call for me. Mm-hmm. So 2 days later, I joined the gym, and I was like, all right, I gotta get serious about this. And
Yeah.
I just locked in from there. Started with just cardio, slowly introduced myself into weightlifting, changed my eating habits like drastically.
Yeah.
Meal prepped for at least 2.5 years.
Wow, that's discipline, guys.
Yep. Counted my calories. I have steered away from doing that, so I know mindful eating and everything now.
Yeah.
But at this point, I'm just maintaining, working on building strength, and I'm really content with where I'm at.
That's great. That's great. Now, when you hit that moment where you're like, man, you know, something's got to change. Was there people there to support you and like say, hey, here's some steps in the right direction, or kind of was it self-taught?
I would say it was self-taught. I mean, growing up, my parents, they definitely tried to push me to do something.
Yeah.
They were definitely supportive with me trying to make myself healthier. But when it came to like joining the gym and like just turning my life around, it was all on me.
Okay.
I was self-taught. I looked up, did a ton of research on how to eat, what I needed to be doing. So I would say a lot of it was on me.
Yeah. Now, did you have a workout partner, or was it just you?
For the most part, it was just me. Occasionally, I had some friends that would come with me. Early on, didn't know what I was doing in the gym.
Yeah.
Looking back at like videos and stuff, I'm like, wow, that's what I looked like, because I had no clue what I was doing. So I can see the progress. Like, I'm still not perfect in the gym, but like there's definitely like a transformation from when I first started to like where I'm at when it comes to like doing weights and everything.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, like, kind of walk us through in the early stages of, okay, I'm new to the gym, I'm educating myself on the gym, you know, whether it was YouTube or was it books, what was the process when you're working out? And the reason I ask is because there's so many people out there that, you know, I wouldn't say make excuses, but like they just feel like there's no North Star in like, hey, how can I get to this point A to point B? Kind of walk us through like how you kind of started doing it. Like, was it just, I'm going to focus on, I have an app, or I watched a YouTube video and then I'm going to try to replicate it?
Yep, I would definitely say I relied on YouTube a lot. I watched a ton of videos on, I mean, everything from like bicep workouts, back, the shoulders, like everything that I could look up, that's what I based it off of. And then I paid a lot of attention to people in the gym, people I could tell that have been working out for a long time, like, and then when I'm doing something, okay, I need to try and do it like that. Like I could start to recognize when my form wasn't right and how I could improve. And I agree, I feel like a lot of people not necessarily make excuses, but don't know where to start when it comes to that, because it's horrifying going to the gym, like when you're first starting out. But I mean, there's YouTube, there's TikTok, Instagram, there's so many options out there
nowadays,
where you can definitely find, there's all different apps, and a lot of the gyms have apps that come with them. And it also, like, it doesn't hurt to help, like, ask somebody in the gym. I've definitely approached people and be like, hey, can you show me how to do this in the gym?
Yeah.
So there's definitely a lot of options out there.
Yeah, that's great. And being able to be willing to be open to ask for help too. You know, that was kind of one of the things that I was hesitant about, you know, being that I've been a trainer for a while, a long time now, nine years. I see people at the gym, and I find it's kind of hard to want to go up to them and say, hey, you know, I did it a couple weeks ago. I went up to a girl and I said, hey, listen, I love that you're trying to help yourself and that you want to improve your health and physique, and I just want to give you some pointers because, you know, I don't want you to get hurt, you know, and I think that there needs to be more of that out there in the fitness community. Where if you're somebody that, you know, has some experience and you see somebody that's might hurt themselves, just approach it in that way. Like, hey, I love that you're trying to do this. You know, this is what I recommend. So the reason why I asked Tiffany to come here and do the shoot is, one, that she supported us a lot. Two, she's been committed to her journey. And three, if you read that sweatshirt, it says work in silence. I follow her on Instagram and I see her working at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and it inspires me and motivates me to ask myself, like, hey, what am I doing today to get closer to my goals? And she's a perfect person that emulates that motto, to work in silence. Tell us, like, listen, you're at the gym at 4 o'clock in the morning. You could have said, hey, I'm not gonna show up today. It's 4 o'clock. I could sleep in the morning. Like, what's the routine that gets you to get fired up to go?
Yeah, I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, the days that I'm gonna go work out.
Savage, guys, savage.
So my alarm goes off at 3, takes me about 25 minutes to get ready. Pre-workout is my go-to.
Okay.
And
shout out anyone? Who? Any?
I would say Alani Nutrition.
Alani Nutrition.
That's my go-to.
Okay.
Loud music on the way. I listen to rap music. It could be rap, AC/DC, Nickelback, something to get me fired up on that 15-minute drive to the gym.
Yeah.
And then I walk in and I lock in. And I
walk in and lock in. Let's go, Tiffany. Walk in and lock in. That's gonna be a new shirt. Inspired by Tiffany. Walk in and lock in. That's great. And like, so you got headphones on and you're in the mode.
Yep.
Awesome.
I'm in my zone once I walk in. Just disregard everybody that's in there. It's my time, and the gym's like my therapy. So when I'm in there, everything else that could be going on in life just disappears. Like, that's my hour to hour and a half to myself.
Yeah. And I think that I think we might have met each other right at the right time, because I met her at a Durham Fair in Connecticut, and you were probably still in the early stages of raising the standard in your life, you know, and she stopped by our booth and she grabbed some of our merch, and then she's, you know, been with us for ever since. So kind of talk to me about like your standards and raising the standard in your life. I mean, you're the perfect person to explain it. I mean, you do it every day. It's just kind of talk to us about like your standards and how it means so much to you.
At the point that like I had met you and came across like the company, I was at a really low point in my life, and I was stuck in a stage of where I didn't want to do anything but sit around and just do nothing. So when I came to that fair and like saw Raise the Standard in the apparel, like it it clicked with me that I needed to do something and
Yeah.
pull myself out of like that hole I was in.
Yeah.
And I just started pushing myself, like focusing in the gym again, like doing what truly made me happy and like reshaping myself.
Yeah.
And since then, like it's just part of my routine, like
Yeah.
wake up, show up for myself. I'd say I had super high standards with myself just because stuff that I've been through.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm super proud of where I am. And each day it's like, what can I do to improve? And like, I notice if I'm slacking, I notice
Yeah.
if like I'm lagging on doing stuff. So I can recognize that and be like, okay, I need to pull it together again.
So hey, I just want to say, guys, you know, give her a follow, tiff.getsfit, right?
Yep.
Give her a follow. We'll put it in the description. Tiffany, thank you so much for your
Yeah.
workout today. Give me a
Thank
hug. Thank you, guys. Always work hard, stay humble, and always raise the standard. Let's go.